So, Chad, I actually have a few units pulled up here. This is probably going to be like a late upload, actually, but there are some units I have. I guess we could just take a quick glance, but there are units that I want for a Part 2 LR for the Cell Celebration, and I have reasonings for why all of these characters are here. But I guess I want to start with the super units because this is the most likely, right? I don't know if they're willing to dip. I actually brung these guys because it's up for. I don't think they're gonna easy A the celebration, but they definitely could, right? If there's like a surprise, right? I was still expecting more content like fights and stuff like that. Like the celebration isn't over yet, right? So the reason why I have Android number 17 here is because, of course, he was the guy who won the Tournament of Power, right? And that's a big deal because Cell is running tournament participants. And if they're deciding to, like, I don't know, maybe go the Tournament of Power route for Golden Week, right? They could drop this Part 2 LR as like, you know, an entrance to like Universal Survival Saga buffs, tournament participant buffs, because Cell is leading that team as well, right? And this guy's an android, so he would definitely work a lot with Cell. That's why this is like the number 1 unit I would want on this list. Like, if not just an outright, you know, Tournament of Power 17, maybe even a Z 17, right? LR, or maybe like a reversible exchange. I mean, it's a new mechanic, why not, right? I probably should have brung his T-War, right? I don't know why I have this random. It just, this video just came to mind. But 17 definitely feels hot right now for me. I mean, this would definitely be maybe not one of the most hypest releases or turn, but I mean, he did win the Tournament of Power, and he is cold. And like I said, if they do decide to do like a Z Android 17, I mean, I wouldn't mind that either. I would love a reversible exchange in any type of fashion when it comes to 17 and 18 and 16 as well. If they decide to include that, like, I wouldn't mind that at all. But this guy is definitely the top of my list, what I would want. And now, is this most likely? I don't know, but this is definitely what Cell would need to perform. And I'm expecting them to go to Tournament of Power route next because they've covered everything, right? They literally, I mean, of course. I mean, we just 2024, end of 2024, they was just on fire with Majin Buu Saga. Think about it. I guess if you're thinking about like movie celebrations, maybe they'll go into a movie celebration, but that was worldwide download, right? And I mean, it's like DB Saga, like, no, we just got Kid Goku, we just got, you know, and then you have with Planet Namek Saga. I guess Planet Namek, it could be okay, or it could be Planet Namek Saga. Ooh, okay. Well, that's a discussion for another vid. But this is the next super unit I think it would be. It's not particularly this guy right here, but basically the Goku that went up against Cell, right? Basically, where's he at? This unit right here. Basically this Goku, but this Goku by himself, right? No Gohan in the picture, no exchange mechanic or anything like that. It would just be World Tournament Goku versus Cell as the Part 2 LR. I mean, that to me, that sounds the most likely, but I feel like it's just too much of a script, right? You know, I think Dokkan typically don't like to follow the script. Like, okay, yeah, of course, we just got Cell, so okay, Part 2 LR, you know, they do random shit, right? They drop, okay, let's drop Kefla, or let's drop Kale, and then Part 2 LR, what do you know? It's Buhan. Like, this is what they typically do. But if they were going with the plot, right, I think this guy would probably be most likely just a Z Goku going up against Cell. You know, just new animations. We don't really have like a powerful standalone Goku versus Cell. Like, we don't really have a standalone unit of that guy. So I think this guy could be definitely up for debate, right? And he definitely would be fun. There's a lot of teams this guy can lead. I mean, we just got Earthbred Fighters, which is something we don't need. I guess he could be tournament participants to 20%, or he can be Goku's family to 20%. He can be, should I even take Bond of Master and Disciple to 20%, to be honest with you. Let's see what Bond of Master and Disciple, we would have Beast Gohan still. I guess we would have to go down and scroll for the easy A's and stuff like that. because I'm sure the easy A's down here. I don't know. Bonded Master and Disciple isn't actually looking too hot. Gohan. These guys, they're not really. Oh, maybe an easy A for one of these two though should be coming up. I don't know. Maybe. But I don't know. Typically, they don't go crazy with the easy A's. But let's move forward. Like I said, this guy right here, I definitely wouldn't be opposed to 17 and 18, right? Like I said earlier with just number 17, I think, you know, if they want to go Z, stick to the Z route, give us another future leader, right? 220 future. Yeah, definitely 100%. And you give us a reversible exchange 17 and 18. I mean, who wouldn't be down for that shit? I mean, now that the reversible exchange is out, like, there's so much shit they can do with this 17 because these guys are like joint to the hip, except for the 17 and Piccolo fight. It was one of the only times they barely did not jump or fight together, right? I mean, the entire future, like in the future timeline, these guys were jumping Gohan and they were destroying and wrecking Trunks, bro, as a team, right? So this is definitely a unit where it better be a reversible exchange if they dropped him, right? Maybe preferably like 16 would be there too. I mean, if they're really just trying to nab me, right? Throw 16 in there somehow, and you know you've got a winner. Make this guy like a busted support unit for Cell. Like I said, if this guy leads Future's not really. I really don't know if Future's doing too hot right now. Yeah, it doesn't seem as if Future's doing too hot. But maybe they can segue into a future celebration for Golden Week. So that's always a possibility. Whatever they're dropping for this part 2. LR, whatever LR it is, I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna. I guarantee you, it's gonna be a link to the next celebration. I guarantee you. So what I'm thinking they're gonna do is give us something that works for Cell, but at the same time, it's gonna be the start of a new, like, you know, celebration, right? That's just how they do things, right? That's just how they operate. Now, if they, like I said, if they want to go the Tournament of Power route, you never know. You know, I mean, we're dying for a hit. I mean, I know I'm dying for a hit. This one is a toss-up. This is one of those cases where it's just like, god damn, a random LR. Like, oh, holy shit, LR hit. It's just random, right? But he is on tournament participants. Is he technically? Yeah, he's an extreme unit over here. Okay. He's not on a lot of teams, but we definitely can get a lot from this guy, right? Rapid Growth does need a new leader. Accelerated Battle is doing pretty good. So we can get like this right here would be, oh yeah, oh my god. Yeah, Accelerated Battle hit, yes. Now, would he link very well with these units? No, but if he's a busted support, who would care, right? Right. Hit, he's definitely like a toss-up. He's something that is like wishful thinking. But another unit I was thinking about is Bojack, right? I mean, he did just receive an easy A, right? I guess maybe if they were trying to like really wow us, like a full power transformation Bojack. But this guy, he is worldwide. Is he tournament participant? No, he's tournament participants. Yeah, this guy is a tournament participants category member. And I was really just thinking like, yeah, if they give us an LR Bojack, he will work really good with STR Cell. I mean, this guy, it's not as if he's not really good, right? This extreme easy. Well, I have him on my JP account maxed out and stuff, but I just recently pulled my first copy of this Bojack on Global. But I mean, this guy, I mean, he's not really the hottest easy A's, especially after anniversary power creep. So if they decide to like give us a Bojack, it definitely would help the team out a lot. Cell at least, right? But I don't know if they're trying to go the movie route for. I don't think that's what they're doing. I don't know what they're actually planning on doing, but for some reason I'm feeling Tournament of Power very heavy. I'm feeling it so bad. Like, I'm feeling Tournament of Power is coming because they've covered everything, right? But I don't know. I don't want to keep this video too long since this is mainly just a discussion. This is not anything is concrete in this video. This is just my speculation of what units we can see and hopefully will see, because I mean, these guys make sense the most. I think, you know, this guy, the 17 and 18, you know, Tournament of Power 17, and this Goku right here, I think these three make sense if they were, you know, trying to go with the script, right? Especially these two right here. Like, okay, Future, this can help Cell a lot. This can help the Z Warriors, Android / Cell Saga, the whole 9 tournament participants, right? a lot, and tournament of power is what I'm really leaning towards, because tournament participants as well. I mean, it's an easy slide in, right, if they want to do 17, because he's androids and tournament participants. So I mean, these three are definitely like the ones that I'm like, okay, maybe it's actually possible. But these three right here, oh, I guess I really didn't talk about Kid Buu, right? I almost skipped past you, buddy. I guess I didn't talk about this guy right here. So this guy right here is definitely needed, right? We don't have an LR of this guy yet, but I actually wouldn't want it to be an LR Kid Buu base form. I actually would want him to be a buff Buu, right? This is what I would want. I would want, where's tech buff Buu? I would want this guy, and then he reverts back into Kid Buu, like turn 4, turn 3, or some active. And I don't care, just as long as it's not a revive and it's not linked to a domain. I don't care, right? But I would want not a standalone LR Kid Buu yet. Give that to some major celebration, right? But right now, like for part 2 LR, that makes sense. Worldwide Chaos, he's up there, right? This guy's Worldwide Chaos, he'd be on power absorption, right? Because Kid Buu is not on power absorption, and we desperately need this guy to be on power absorption for Tech Buhan to still be at his, because Tech Buhan is still relevant. The 2024 Dokkan Fest Tech Buhan, like, he's still relevant. We just need like a piece that can, make it really pop, because we are in a new meta and standard in power right now. So I mean, if they can give us like a really incredible part 2 LR, buff Buu that transforms into Kid Buu, that definitely would be really, 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 really peak. So yeah, there we go. That's the video. I mean, these are the characters that I'm thinking about. I know this is probably not like the most like, oh yeah, I thought about that roster. Like, I don't think people would click on this video and expect to see, well, I mean, my thumbnail might make it fucking obvious, but I mean, to see these guys, like, they're probably thinking more generic or more like baseline, right? But I'm sort of, going outside of the box a little bit. But let me know who you think is coming for part 2 in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll catch you next time.